Hi, this is a video log I'm doing from inside the Terang RSL communication dugout. For those who don't know me, my name is Bloxham and I'm currently the president of the Terang RSL sub-branch here in Victoria. This is only be a short video, a little bit about the history about our RSL, which next year in May, actually on the 1st of May next year, will be 100 years old. A little bit of background about the RSL. The RSL, as we know it today, is an organisation with a history going back to 1916. Although it has undergone a lot over the years, and the primary aims of the RSL have remained consistent, they being the welfare of returned servicemen and women, ex-service personnel, service personnel, their widows, their spouses and their families. It was in early as 1916 that the Returned Servicemen's Association, later renamed the Returned Sailors, Soldiers Imperial League of Australia, came into being. Its aims were to tend to the welfare of comrades in arms and to pressure governments to address the special needs of veterans of war. The RSSILA was instrumental in gaining assistance for veterans and their dependents, including TPI, which is totally and permanently incapacitated pensions for many of them who had opted for a quick discharge. So just after the war, those men and women did return home as late as November of 1919. On the 1st of May 1921, the charter for the Terang RSL was born. So in the late 1920s and the early 1930s, a group of local World War I veterans were holding informal gatherings at the local Masonic Hall and I believe the local band hall at the time, which is located here in Terang. So on the 1st of May 1921, Terang RSL Charter was born. Over the years, as I said earlier, there were meetings and gatherings, especially on Anzac Day, of those members, ex-serving and serving members from the community and the district. When I first started to curate the RSL back in 2014, I came across in a box, in a cupboard, the original minute books from 1934 to 1948. These had a wealth of information during that period. And of course, during that period from 1939 to 45 were the dark years of World War II. That I will talk to you a little bit later in another video log. What I intend doing there is reading a lot of the extracts from those minute books, especially with the names. The names there, like Dave Trickett, Mr. Patton, Mr. Black, Mr. McKinnon. There's so many names from the district in these minute books. So yes, in 1921, when the charter was first established and Terang RSL became as it is known today, in 1923 the obelisk was built in the main street of Terang, and that was our war memorial. I'll talk a little bit more about that one in another video log in depth on who. So from 1921 the members saved a lot of money towards buying the land that the building is now on. And in 1941, the Women's Auxiliary was established. They were a great team of women who looked after the men of our RSL. So I'll end there now. I'll try and keep these videos as short as possible, because if you go on and on and on, it does get a little bit too boring and complacent. So I'll sign off here. The next one I'll do here from the dugout, I'll talk about the obelisk in more detail, our war memorial, how it was established, who paid for it. So I will post the links up on Facebook to YouTube. I just find that is a lot easier. It's a lot quicker to upload. So for those who are watching, thanks very much. And for those who support our RSL, we certainly thank you all.